ship to it. The Admiral. Okay. We're just going to grab what little beer we have in here. And we're going to head over here. There's still some tools and stuff here. Good. Alright. So we've got our first trading route set up here. And I have Port Authority already set up here, which is important. And the warehouse is right there. So now what I need to do is get a couple of guns here, a couple of guns here, and then due to the gun range, there's really isn't going to be much room for Hector to attack. So, generally speaking, the trading ship will be safe, and I won't actually have to protect it with anything. This is just a short little jump. You know? Short little jump. Alright. So yeah, we'll offload a couple tools here. And we're gonna... I brought some weapons along, just in case. You can also, if you're ever out of something, express order something. It'll arrive then in 1 minute, and you'll be granted with a stack of them. Which really helps. It's expensive, but in emergency situations where you may not necessarily have a choice, it'll work. Man, there's a lot of people who need to promote. We need to get these tools in ASAP. And some munitions. Alright. Now, as I was saying, we can also actually produce munitions here. We have the capacity to build munition factories. Insufficient building material. Oh man, we're really out of building blocks. God damn it. We still have a pile left over on the Ark, I guess. Go grab them. And as we can see, this is, being set up here. Like I said, this thing has got a pretty okay range to it. So, let's see, it goes. I'm actually putting my finger on the screen here. There, that one will probably go to about here. So there really isn't going to be much range where Hector will have to attack. And so the ship in general should be really safe. Should be protected well. Okay, we'll grab those. Come on here. A little more. There. Yeah, we're really running out of goods here. That's the last of the tools, and we've barely any building modules left. Now, we have enough tycoons that they're going to probably be demanding some other stuff soon. We'll need to actually start building these Ministry of Truths. Yeah, there is a certain irony to it. For anyone who's ever read Orwell, you know exactly what it's for. Alright, so I'm going to drop down a couple of these here. I just want to spread them out. And make it a safe port that we can repair in by putting up a repair tower. Very good. Alright, so you offload that. You guys upgrade. Shift-click to upgrade them all, baby. Alright, so we've got the drink coming in. That's secured now. And that's important. I'm going to take the remaining munitions here. I can't really take the remaining tools, can I? Damn. How many tools are here? There's 12 tools on that island. Yeah. I'll take an extra 10. Yeah, that's all who can promote for now. We don't have tools set up to come to the main island. Alright. So, now we're going to set up a little more complicated of a trade route. And this one's actually going to require an escort. So before we do that, we actually need munitions here. Okay, we'll have to bring some. You know what? You're a trade ship. You can go to the Ark and hopefully not get raided, right? Trade ships can't defend themselves at all, so... yeah, this guy's already bringing as much liquor into this place as he can, so... best we could hope for. Best we could hope for. Restarting my stream because it broke again. am trying to keep an eye on that guy, sorry. Alright, so bring this over. And really an insufficient building. Oh, we don't have enough building blocks. Of course, that's why I brought some of those. Aha! I was prepared for my own stupidity. I'm only gonna put 2 here. Well, no, I need to put a 3rd. Right. This is another fairly well-defended port. So if we look at that, the range on that is to there, the range on that's there. There's just nowhere that Hector is going to be able to attack. That ship is perfectly safe. You are going to need to bring all those munitions. Probably wouldn't hurt to bring the concrete too. Actually, no, wait. Leave the concrete in the Ark. That has other purposes. So yeah, we're going to need to bring all this stuff over here. Very good. So once these are complete, we'll be okay.
You're only doing that to provoke me!
Thorstenberg dislikes the fact that your city has seen such an influx of inhabitants. Like I said, if you do better, Thor gets more pissed at you. A measure of how pissed Thor is at you,
Nothing more.
Are you
which he is maximum pissed at me right now, is a measure of how good you're doing in this game. I also really need to start exploring and trying to find other people. I still have no idea where Vadim is. He could be useful. Alright, well, either way. Trading ships are coming in.
There's supposed to be a whaler out here somewhere. Have you come across him yet?
Yeah, whatever, you hippie. Nobody likes you. Like I said, I'm just waiting for Vadim and Leon to fight. It's... those guys are silly. And they cause more damage to everyone else than they do to each other most of the time. Alright, so this port will need to be safeified. I really don't need more than 2 guns here because I have the shipyard. It's likely going to be a couple ships here. I'm also going to start actually building ships, by the way. Actual warships. Not for attacking anyone, just to run an escort. Hector's been rather tame for now, but like I said, he ramps up over time. Like I said, this is only an hour into the game, so there's that. And I've had a fairly speedy start. One of the reasons, like I said, I brought the stuff from the Ark was just mostly so I would actually wouldn't be sitting here for an hour. Like, the reason Hector hasn't really ramped up right now is simply because, well, you really aren't supposed to be as well expanded as I am. Hector will punish you for being this overextended.
Production halted.
I also need to bring other various things over there, don't I? Okay.
Registering new vehicle.
Word. The end justifies the means.
So yeah, Hector's getting pissed at me because I'm recruiting new military units. Speaking... Oh no, it's Leon. Right, the blue is Hector. I haven't explored enough yet to really know. But yeah, I've just told this guy to follow this guy around. So he's running an escort. And eventually... Well, that's the other thing. I mean, it's fairly easy to tell. Oh, right. They needed munitions for that, didn't they? Oh, well. Let's steal their munitions. So that's on hold. Just until I transfer 10 tons of munitions into here. Alright. Doot. And I'm just going to set up a little bit of a safe harbor here. Put down a repair dock.
Target of this mission has long been a thorn in the side of the Green Offensive.
No, I didn't want to transfer those bullets. Give me the munitions back. We need to get that for a second escort ship. Cancel.
The Green Offensive will handle this matter.
I'm definitely not interested in sinking Vadim's ship. That would be bad. I'm much more friendly towards Vadim. Even though Vadim is usually a lot less friendly towards me. The Vadim's an oil baron, so the way to appease him is to use a lot of oil. And the way to piss him off is to produce a lot of oil. So, since I tend to be fairly self-sufficient in what I do, you can easily see a conflict of interest. By being Vadim will just be like, destroy all your oil wells, or I'm declaring war on you. It's like, alright, fine. And then I'm forced to buy off him for a little while. Which, you know, it's not the worst thing ever, but unless I actually go to war with Vadim, which happens. Now, what did I bring these over here for? Oh yeah, right, I was to build another escort ship. So back to the strategic view. This time we're going to be setting up another trading route. This one's going to be a little more complicated. So, yeah, at Helios, we're going to want to load concrete. This will probably change over time. Aurelia, we will want to offload concrete. And at Solaria, we want to offload concrete. What this will cause is,
Registering
at Helios,
new
it's
vehicle.
going to pick up concrete. It'll take the concrete to Aurelia. If Aurelia is full, it will then take it to Solaria before heading back. So, you know, hopefully that'll do. And second warship. Alright, they're linked up. Very good. So, now we just need to add the compass, minstrel, no, the albatross, yeah. Yeah, the albatross is now hooked up to this trading route. So, the military ships will follow it around. And our ports are fairly well defended, so I'm not too worried. You know, Hector isn't going to be able to do too much. The only problem is this port. It's still a little open. It's closed off, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have a repair dock in it, which we need to fix. It doesn't have any guns. Also need to fix that. I believe I can also build walls now, finally. Yeah. So I can actually shut in my ports a little tighter. There. I have a tendency to try and, you know, shut in my ports a little much. It's very good to do this sort of thing, because, you know, choke points are just very valuable. Like, this is a choke point where if they want to get inside to attack, they're going to be in range of both my turrets. Anyway, as you can see, the escort's working fine. And it's picking up the concrete produced here and bringing it to the industry island. Alright. We're obviously going to continue to need more trade ships, however. Because we still need the ability to haul stuff from the industry island. Such as, you know, the tools and the I keep calling them building blocks. Building modules, sorry. Over to, you know, this island. Like, there's 22 people here who would upgrade if they had the tools. But we don't have any tools stored on this island. The only thing that's flowing into this island is a lot of booze. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Believe me, lots of booze is great. But it's good to have some other stuff flowing into the island. We do have concrete slowly coming in now, which is good. Now, one of the other things that we're going to have to start building, now that we have a secured supply of concrete, is oil. Now, I haven't met Vadim yet, so this is actually just fine for me. If I'd met Vadim, well, he'd be pissed at me every time I get more pissed at me every time I built an oil well. The Tycoons can't build oil, or, sorry, the Ecos can't actually build oil wells until later. So, as it is, and they can only build them, like, offshore oil platforms that you get later in the game. Hector considers the fact that he's far superior to me in military terms. Yeah, right, whatever. Just feel free to try, buddy. Feel free to try. I've taken a defensive posture.
Registering new vehicle.
Alright. So, what I'm going to start doing here is building oil wells. 3, 4... There's a certain ratio here. I believe 6 of these allows me to build 2 refineries and 1 plastic factory. Plastic is another good. That specifically, it's a good, kind of like booze, that is needed for these guys to promote up to the next level. Lifestyle. They need plastic. They also need convenience food, as well as information. information will eventually get to them. But you know, information is just building the Ministry of Truth. Generally speaking, each level requires 1 or 2 new goods, as well as a new structure. Alright, so I'm going to end this recording session here. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, it's been your lovely host, Caleb, and
When
signing
I
off.
woke up this morning, I had the feeling that today would be a good day.